I don't think
So
that's all I want.
Well,
So-
I just
so
want to
really
point out
quick-
the reason why I brought this topic to Jake was because like there is this common ground where it's like the main like thing in terms of this right wing thing, the vast majority of people on like this right wing or what they call like far right, they just want the family to be promoted. They've no issue with you being gay. They just would rather we as a society we promote the family, which is heterosexual. That's how you produce children.
It's not
that's how
the
you produce
rights.
population.
Like the Catholic Church is very specific about
they
this.
all
Gay people
agree
have to
with
have the
that shit. Do
same
you know what I mean?
right.
Like we
You,
no
yeah,
issue
you
with
have
that
to have
shit.
this. You
do
can't
you,
be a
boo.
criminal. You can't oppress. No, but they can't be called because marriage is something that is implicated in a religious sense. It's just if people are sensitive, words mean things. And that's the difference. It has nothing to do with rights or about can you oppress or discriminate or whatever because no, it's about that the word marriage has a religious implication since like the beginning of time. And
it means that you only have a kid. All it means is that you can have a kid with them, nothing else.
No, it doesn't. There is a religious implication. No, in the West and in the East, especially. The West and the East both agree, and both two largest sides.
I never understood why the gay community was so against the notion of civil unions, and they're just like, no, that's not good enough. That's not even. It was like it was as if it was a slap in the face, and I'm like, no, that's giving you the same rights. Why are you so against it? I never understood it.
So really,
a lot
hold
of
on,
them, they're activists,
Damon.
and the goal was an attack on the church. That's why.
Now, Damon, really quick, we do have Furby here on panel. Furby was originally supposed to be the debater instead of Alex Kirsch.
He can shoot.
No, well, Ferb, he had an excuse. Like it was legitimate, and that's fine. Thank you, Furby, for at least like he did confirm. I'm sorry, you did confirm everything like that. It was all good. I appreciate you actually making the effort.
Notice. I wish I could have gotten to you sooner, but it was just like
it's fine.
My disappointment
and I was like, I don't even
is
know if
immeasurable.
Be done by the time.
And my day is
Were you changing costumes, or what was it like to a different fur? Or doesn't that take a couple hours?
No, it's in the middle of some renovations.
Okay,
how much did you spend on that thing? I've heard they're like $50,000.
Oh no, I don't actually have a fursuit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but
come on, you gotta go all the way. You gotta
that sounds kind of transphobic, Furby.
Yeah, Furby, that's kind of bigoted.
Whoa.
That's discriminatory.
I mean,
just because somebody likes to dress in an outfit,
you realize that a trans person can be bigoted towards other people, right? It's totally possible. So okay.
Fair enough. Yeah. So
I just expected more.
You got to explain that one to me. Like you got to.
I'm trying to figure out how that one works.
Because I'll tell you what, if you're talking oppression Olympics, the Indians are the ones that can. The Native Americans can be because they got wiped out as a whole species or race. They're the top. They can oppress everybody. I would say they're the ones that can oppress.
Are we talking about
one-dimensional? It's not a one-dimensional.
I'm talking like Indians, not the Donhead.
Okay. No.
Okay.
I was just going to ask: are we talking about Indians or pretendians?
No, I'm talking like Native Americans. I'm talking like Native Americans, like the whole like Sitting Bull and shit.
Right. You know what I mean by pretendians.
I really hope.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm talking the ones that are on the plantations that all they do is drink because they have like no hope.
Jake, the only reason I came on here is because after the day I don't have the emotional fortitude to deal with this shit. So I hope I'm so tired after this that I have to sleep. That's the only reason I'm on here.
Okay, fair enough.
Did your clients cancel on you, or what happened? They would have pounded you out.
I keep saying your name wrong, Kazoom, and I do apologize. I keep forgetting how to say it, and I'm an idiot. But Kazoom, I do want to answer your question. I think civil unions just didn't provide the same privileges
we bring in the studio this morning
that would
one
be for
of
a
the
married
gay
couple.
rights
Things like
activists,
being able
Mr.
to make sure that
Should I call you
person
Mr.?
is like your inheritor or what's the other word I'm thinking of? Guardian?
No, you're.
Well, I mean, I thought civil unions gave all the same legal. I thought civil unions gave all the same legal benefits.
No, I'm not.
Hallelujah.
I mean,
that's what I was. That's what I was always told.
Maybe
that was wrong.
Hold on, guys. Let them have an exchange really quickly. Go ahead.
His truth.
Go ahead, Melf.
No, admittedly, I'm not familiar with the specific differences. I've always heard that it's not the same thing. Obviously, marriage provides certain rights, but I'm going to have to chat GPT it just to get a more thorough answer for you.
All right.
I mean, I could Google it, but it's just also going to give me AI. So
ChatGPT is
Pride
heterophobic.
comes before the fall.
No, look. No.
really-
What it is there's a difference in civil issues or in federal issues if you're not quote me. But that all you would do is pass a federal law that states civil unions have the same are duplicate and have reciprocity across all federal and all state jurisdictions.
Well, not all
Just
states,
like driver's
not all
license and done.
states- Not all states recognize civil. I do know this. Not all
It
states
doesn't matter.
recognize
You'd have
civil
to with
union equally.
reciprocity, a federal reciprocity law. You have to.
I'm just a potato conspiracy theorist.
It's very simple. A
Or
civil
people-
union
or
was the
people can
same
just get
damn thing as a
married.
marriage, just a different word.
Or marriage could stop being a bigoted institution and people could.
No,
just-
it is bigoted. That's the whole point. It's
It'd
a
be so much
religious
simpler.
institution. It's supposed to be bigoted.
It's
supposed to be bigoted.
there's a lot of things that are exclusionary. So
You can't get in the Catholic Church. You can't get divorced.
Do you remember,
We're
guys,
determined you
when-
can't get
do
married
you-
if you've ever
guys,
been divorced.
That's why there's a
Imperious,
separation
do
of
you-
church and state.
Do you remember when it used to be good and it used to be a compliment when you said about a place that is exclusive?
We don't have to go.
Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
exactly. When you I thought about like it was my fraternity. We had a lot of people rush, spring rush, fall rush. We didn't pick many people.
It used to be a good thing once upon
Many
a
are
time to
called,
say
few are
this is
chosen, man.
exclusive.
Many are
It
called,
meant that
few
you
are
had
chosen.
standards. Yeah.
well, I mean, there are people, especially like libertarians and such, who say that, and I can kind of agree with them on this, that the government should have never gotten involved in marriage in the first place, and it should have, and there should have always been, if you want these rights, then you get a civil union, and that would
So-
apply to everyone, straight, gay, whatever.
So let's say your
100%.
wife
It should have been the same
Let's-
thing.
let's
You have
say
your
your
whatever
wife
union
dies.
you're doing on your own. You go to the
I have a
court,
question.
sign
I
a
have question
document,
for
you're
Kazoon.
done.
Wait, I have a question for Kazoon. Let's say your wife dies, and your wife was originally the owner of the property because she inherited from her father or whatever, but now she's died, and the government doesn't want to recognize your land title. Wouldn't you want something that shows that, like, because you're married to this person, you should get that?
Well, yes, but I think that should be covered with
That's
civil
what a
unions.
civil union was.
Hold
on, Imperious.
That's one of the main,
Imperious,
that's
hold
one of the
on.
main purposes of it.
It's easier to make marriage a less bigoted institution than to try to add more to civil rights.
No, it isn't. You're not gonna change the church.
So you want to make more enemies
There's a
and rile
separation from
enemies
church-
up
wait,
instead of just doing
wait.
your own thing by
Imperious,
yourself.
Y'all keep bringing up the church, but there's a separation of church and state. You realize
No,
that?
they're not in a. But that's the whole point. You were trying to integrate it.
But you're trying to make the government get involved in the church.
No. I think marriage is a natural human institution.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Spending a long term with a single person
Marriage was
monogamously,
a
dedicating your
long-
life to them.
I'm trying to support you here.
We've
Marriage
definitely
was
had.
around long.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
marriage was around long before there was any churches. Let's not mince words here. This is ridiculous.
No, but marriage. No. Before a union between a man and a woman. Before a state had to recognize it through a church.
No, we're not talking.
There was no existence.
That's your religion. No, sir.
No. Even if you go back to
You moved the goalpost.
Native Americans.
You moved the goalpost. First, you said that marriage was a religious doctrine,
It is.
and I'm telling you that marriage was around before religions, or especially Catholic and Christian religions. Yes, it was.
No, marriage
Stop it.
marriage was before the Western religions.
Yep.
That's my point.
Yep.
Yes.
So
yes,
don't try to
but
make
it
it
was
between a
always
man and
a
a woman. That's
religious
not the discussion.
institution. But it was always a religious institution.
No,
It
it was
had to do-
not.
The Native Americans, the elders had to bless it.
That wasn't
It was
religious.
in the nomadic tribes. The elders had to
Stop
bless
it.
it with spirituality.
Stop
No,
it. All
it's
you're trying
always
to do
been
is put your belief system above
mating
other
and
people's.
marriage are
That's all-
two different things.
Sir,
Mating and marriage are two
you
different
have to
things.